everyone.
So Megan called out Jimmy Dale for this weekend at True Street.
I did.
In Hartshorn.
At Hartshorn, yeah. So I'm taking Elvira.
Elvira.
And we're heading to H-Town, and I'm entering daily class, and I figured, well, hold on, while I'm there, why not have a little fun in the True Street class, right?
So she might as well call out like one of the faster cars in True Street, which is going to be Jimmy Dale.
So I messaged Jimmy Dale this morning, and I asked him, hey, what classes are you entering in? And he said daily in True Street, and I said, I'm calling you out True Street. He said, bet. So here we are. Now,
I told her, or we came to terms on if she managed to win a class before 23 ends, she can pick out a puppy.
Because I've been really wanting a travel puppy.
So I want a Yorkie like what Kayla and Chris have, because it's just a little tiny dog. And
she's like this big. I want something a little bit bigger, but last time I did that on accident, we got Stuart, who
60 pounds.
Yep.
And like 2.5 feet tall.
He's huge. It's like a Great Dane with a poodle fur, but he's so cute. Anyways, so yeah, I asked Ryan if I win this event, one of the classes, if I could get a puppy.
I said sure.
But then he came back with an even better suggestion.
I was like, maybe we could consider if you beat Jimmy Dale, we could do it. So
now
she's putting pressure on Jimmy.
The stakes are up. So not only did I call out Jimmy Dale and have to beat him just for the sake of beating him, but now if I beat him, I get my travel puppy. So I messaged him and I let him know. So I'm coming for him. It's all bets are off right now.
Bets are off. So now there's a dog on the line.
Oh yeah, I guess there's a dog on the line. Bets are on. I'm excited. It's gonna be great.
Poor Jimmy's over here getting nothing out of this.
No, just amazing attention from me, which is, kind of a big deal.
So, what are the steps on this race?
There are none.
Did we clarify what car for sure?
No. So...
I just True Street, so I can't use the big car.
No, we cannot use the big car, but I never said anything about who is driving my car. So here's my plan. Okay, hear me out. So I'm thinking...
She'll wear a race suit going through the lanes.
I'm gonna full blown play it off. I'm getting ready. It's gonna be great. And then last minute, I think it would be hilarious to change out drivers and put Ryan in the car, because obviously he's gonna drive the balls off of it way better than I am, because he's a lot more comfortable, and that's fine, whatever. So I think it'd be hilarious to put him in the driver's seat and then me walk in front of Gunner's car and start pulling him in. I think that would be so funny. So I'm gonna try and get Ryan on board with this game plan.
I mean, I'm game for racing True Street. So that'd put me racing in 3 classes. So I would be in True Street with Elvira, Megan's in Daily with Elvira, and then we'll have the race car in small tire, big tire.
Yeah.
Now, if I could just make the wing big enough to qualify as a tailgate,
we'd be set.
I'd be set.
So, yeah.
So, by the way, you remember when we were talking about that Jegs fragrance for the fuel?
Yeah.
Called Ex-Girlfriend?
Yeah.
It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
But it's in the tank.
Okay.
So, it smells very foo-foo-y.
Oh, yay. Thanks, Jegs, for, coming out with something girly. I haven't smelled it.
No, but I dealt it.
Did you fart?
No, I did put the fragrance in there. Yeah, the fuel in the car doesn't have much in it, but the can going in it after you do your 20-mile cruise does. So, should be pretty funny if we can smell it. It's pretty light. But so Wow, talk about some excitement. I can't believe you're just going after
I'm already like scheduling my puppy because I have that much confidence in me. The deposit's $250.
You better put some money on the line so when you win, you can also...
I don't need to put any money on the line.
Have a little extra financial help with the puppy.
You guys want to see the puppies? Oh, aren't they so cute? I got a lot of confidence. I'm coming for Gunner. Well, maybe not me personally. My car is coming for Gunner.
But, I don't know. I kind of like hear everybody's opinion on if we should pull the switcheroo. I mean, Megan's stirring the pot.
I think it's hilarious.
Yeah.
But like I was saying.
Now, if I race Elvira, it might be done for the day.
But I would get. Do I still get the puppy?
If I win, sure.
Okay.
No way, hold on.
Yeah, he said it, and I got it on camera. Woo! I'm getting a puppy. Should we name her Jimmy Dale?
Doesn't sound like a very good name for a female puppy.
Just one win.
Wishful thinking.
One win.
Wishful thinking.
One win.
I think it's best you race Jimmy.
You do?
I do. I mean, you did sack up and call him out.
I did.
So
it was a great feeling too.
I think you should take responsibility for your actions and call him out or take care of
I mean, I don't disagree with you. I'm just trying to get in my street racer on how, how I can F over.
Hustle?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, hustle. How I can hustle my race. I've learned from the best watching all of you guys. So, I mean,
I think you should try to negotiate for the hit or something.
But what's the point of me calling him out if I'm going to ask for stips?
That's how the people in, like, Southeast do it.
Yeah, well, that's dumb. If you're going to call someone out, then you better call someone out, man up, and...
That's not how grudge/call-outs work, though.
Yeah, I know. I just think it's
you get a little leeway.
But I think
especially because we have a daily car.
For something like that.
Well, we have a daily car racing up to True Street.
His car is a daily car.
No. It's True Street class.
I'm just saying, his car fits daily rules too.
It does.
Let's call a spade a spade. I mean, it is what
Does he have AC though?
Probably.
I wonder if he does. We'll have to ask. That's like the only thing I don't know if his car has that most other daily cars have.
I bet he does.
We'll have to ask.
You want me to call him and ask him?
That's good. I like the idea. Just hey, I got a question. Do you have air conditioning on Magic Johnson?
No, what's good?
Hey, does Magic Johnson have AC?
No.
Okay. That was all. That's all I was wondering. We're just...
What are you doing? How much are you paying to change?
I promise I'm not. We were literally just talking about what was the difference between your car and my car, like when it comes to daily wise, what the difference is between the two.
Yeah, so I was talking to Jason Dennis about that earlier, about like how do you slow down daily class at this point and push the cars that are at the top of daily into True Street. And pretty much AC is what it comes back down to, because, and I bet Ryan will agree to this, if you say must have overdrive trans, well now what about the guy with the fucking Nova with a power glide and trans brake and fucking, like, that doesn't make any fucking sense, you know?
Right, which is why I built Elvira with a 4L80 and air conditioning. So well, that way
she can take the kids to school in Elvira, like, my kid's like, hey Dad, let's go to school in Magic. Shut the fuck up.
So yeah, that's why I did those items to her, just to, you know, in case they ever try to add more stipulations to daily, which I mean some daily classes do require, you know, overdrive no gear vendors, so no 400 with gear vendors and no and then yeah, they require AC. So yep. I'm just curious.
And I'm to the point now where it's like, okay, if daily driver, you know, does tighten the rules up, which I'm just for the progression of the sport. I don't really give a fuck I'll race regardless where I fit in. Like, it doesn't matter, right? But I'm to the point now where it's like, I'm going to put my brown car together, and it's going to be overdrive trans. And,
A real daily.
yeah. Oh, bro, fuck y'all, dude. I can go
No,
straight.
why'd you say that?
Not y'all, but
It fits the
Not talking to
rules.
me.
If it fits the rules, that's what it is.
What the fuck? Fucking motorcycle wreck over here. That's fucked up.
Oh, no.
That's
Yeah.
not good.
You on the road?
Dude, this reroute's gonna fuck me for like 30 minutes. No problem. No problem.
Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna finish filming our YouTube. I just had to ask you that.
Yeah, so I don't have AC and I don't have overdrive transmission. That's pretty much it.
You want to give your YouTube channel a shout out?
Yeah, everybody knows, bro. Jimmy Dale.
Jimmy Dale.
Jimmy Dale. If you ain't watching Jimmy Dale, bro, who the fuck are you?
All right. Thanks, Gunner. Drive safe. Bye. He is so going down with his True Street car. I love them. Good people. Well, that's gonna be exciting.
So I think we gotta ask for the hit since you have an overdrive trans and AC.
I don't think the hit's gonna matter to you. Well, it's True Street.
Okay. What is it? Are we eating too?
Yeah, they're eating. Can I do that?
Can I get down on some of that? Hell yeah.
Right? Like, I'm happy now. I'm happy now.
Hi.
Hey, so.
Damn it.
Oh, I love you.
Eric might have eaten one on your drive.
Those aren't keto. Those aren't keto.
I don't eat keto. Do I look like I eat keto?
I don't know. My old lady's keto.
Is she?
Yeah.
I could see that.
Working out well for her. Keto and gym, you know, they kind of go hand in hand.
Yeah.
I like it.
I mean, I like to go to the gym, but that's only so I can keep eating like shit, you know?
Yeah.
It's balanced.
Yeah.
Good roller.
Okay.
I don't understand.
All right. You'll learn quick.
Me and Dano were teamed
I
up.
don't like this roll.
Okay. The wrong one.
Watch. The dot means you keep your money. Okay. The right means you give it to the right.
Okay.
The left means you give it to the left. Everybody starts with 3 bills,
Oh,
whether
it's
it's hundreds, fives, ones, whatever. If you roll 3 dice, or 3 dots, if you roll 3 dots, you keep your 3 bills.
Okay.
If you roll 3 rights, you give them all to the right. And then the star is the pot in the middle. Whoever has
So you have to get 3 stars to get the middle?
No. Whoever has money at the very end, the last man standing, keeps all the money in the middle. You're lucky Megan called me out and saved you first round.
Hey, that's actually what I came over here to talk about.
Oh, yeah?
So, how would you feel? Actually, you want to hold this?
Good talk.
Yeah, no, this is fine. How would you feel going first daily driver, first pair off the trailer?
No. I already declined Maury. Maury's like
Okay.
You
That's
declined
fine.
that?
I was just curious.
I declined Maury, yeah.
That's okay. I figured I'd shoot my shot.
I see y'all been scheming.
We say that.
Nice on the scheme.
Yeah, I figured I'd shoot my shot. You don't ever know.
That's a smart scheme. Smart scheme. That's your best thing. For sure.
Right.
Huh?
So you
Oh no, I
didn't
got
know
more.
that?
I'm gonna get down on the queso
Just
some
to
more.
get down the road, first
Then we'll get
pair down
Yeah.
all day, I have to spray a 200 shot, not the 400 shot. And I want to run the 400 all day long. Right? So if I just get a mid-pack to late-pack daily, I get to start the whole day on a 400. That
Congratulations, you got your first deny.
yeah, denied.
Denied.
Congratulations. I made Jimmy denied.
That's okay. I'll still take you first pair. Or, yeah,
True Street.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you both will have a pass,
Yeah.
and then you'll go up and make your, because it's daily driver than True Street. So.
And when she called me out, my question was, hey, have we seen you and I just get to spoil your car to get it to...
Right.
You know? It's still stock piston?
Do what?
It's a stock piston?
Yeah.
Keep that motherfucker.
So that's why you're being gentle. Yeah.
It won't be in a couple months.
Yeah. If it was like Ford just bought them in, you'd be like, ah!
Yeah, we just squeeze the shit out of it.
Yeah. Spray the shit out of it. You're like, get those wheelies! That's your next
Don't say you can't say the W word.
That's your next
She
step,
doesn't like the
dude.
W word.
Your next step is wheelies.
I don't want to.
Everybody here at the table's done a wheelie except Danny.
Lies.
You're being spoon-fed.
We're gonna pour that on there. Oh, I do it over this. We're gonna make a fire if we don't. All right, there we go.
How does it feel to be spoon-fed?
Delicious. That's how it feels.
How disappointing. Well, I think now our best bet is to go with my second trick.
What's your second trick?
Putting your ass in the driver's seat. I'm getting that damn puppy.
Can you see where you were driving?
I could not see.
See, you know what? If you had a daily driver.
See, if I had fit the wiper roll, I might have been able to see.
I'm just saying, I got.
But hey, I ain't over your puppy kicking, okay? I let the Mustang at home.
Guess what just happened? So she's got caught against Jamie Dale for True Street, right?
Yeah.
Well, we're just thinking, like, shoot, Daly's the first one down the road.
Right.
Maybe we should just go for it and do it daily. What happened?
He declined.
He declined you?
He declined it?
Declined.
Dang.
He said lock on the Facebook.
Well,
No.
so for True Street.
Oh, for True Street?
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't want to do daily.
Man.
Because he knows he can't run his big shot.
Right, he's only one kid.
But I've never been.
Yeah, supposedly.
You bet there's your first, isn't it? And from
That's what
Jimmy Dale.
Ryan said. He's
That
like, it's your first
motherfucker.
one.
That's awesome.
These assholes.
You got him already on notice, huh?
Hey, they ain't out here.
Like, I don't want to hit him.
Oh, you got loose?
Yeah,
too?
did you get loose?
Yeah, you didn't hear me pedaling over there?
Well, so yeah. I mean,
So
I
we
did.
both got
We
loose.
pedaled and then we both got back into it, and I think you got back in a little sooner than I
How
did.
close was it on the big end?
It was
It
close.
was stupid close.
Like
Yeah.
I feel like it was like bumper material. Like, I mean, I got
Maybe 3 bumpers, but bumpers.
half a car.
Yeah, half a car.
I
Either
got a
way.
very up close personal view of his car, so I feel like it wasn't that bad.
Maybe we can do it
You
again
were
in daily.
in front of him.
I was in front.
Yeah.
I think that deserves a puppy, don't you?
I think so.
He's like one of the top dinglings here.
No. You got to win a class now.
But she won to the 330. She was in first place.
Yeah.
For sure.
And then
Sideways.
Then I got.
She was sideways?
Then I got,
She was
I got
sideways.
scared. So
Yeah,
I was
I don't know why you pedaled. You didn't even get loose.
I
Oh, yeah, I did.
Because she got loose.
Yeah, I did get loose.
I was like,
did it.
Well, what does Ryan say? If I'm gonna die, you better get it on video.
See, you're shaking because you were nervous.
I'm shaking because I haven't had to drive my car that much in a minute. You hear it? I'm like, oh shit. So as she pedals, like the last time she pedals, I look over, I'm like, she pedals, I pedal. And then we both got in at the same time, and my nitrous is like, I'm on.
So
Turbo's like, I'm coming.
When you got back in, I got back in because I was like, fuck this dude. And then, yeah, you just kind of slowly dissipated out of my life.
It sucks that the tune-up that I made a tune-up change, but it didn't. I can't. It's not going to do anything for next round because the car was so hot from running previously.
Back to back.
Yeah.
Well, it was a good race. I really did not expect it to be that close, and the fact that
Get you on the light.
Does that get a puppy?
She totally got me.
you on the light too.
I'm really good at that whole flashlight thing, you know?
I'm a pro tree kid.
Yeah? I love
My
that
front
light.
end's a little tight. It never stuck the tire enough to get the
I
extension
did
out
like
the
coming
front.
in first, too, and being able to be on the...
Settled.
I foot brake.
You did?
I foot brake thinking that I got her covered no matter what. I might as well foot brake. I might as well foot brake and see if I can learn anything for next round daily.
You learned not to fuck with Megan.
I learned nothing.
Don't do that again.
You learned never to underestimate the power of a vagina.
I told a lot of people are like, oh, you got Megan covered all day, bro. I'm like, I don't know, dude. She's gonna go.
Well, I told Ryan, I'm like, I mean, if I'm gonna call you out, I'm gonna have a little bit of fire under my ass compared to like a regular, you know?
Oh yeah, for sure.
For the competitiveness in it. But I feel like I did good, so I'm not
Everybody
mad.
on the property knew that me and Megan were running first round.
I
Like, it's been highly
random,
talked about.
I had some random person.
And you guys did put on a great
We
show.
did. High five. Good job.
We can do that anytime you want,
Deal.
all right? Until you get faster, and then I'll take it.
That'll be next time. Let's see, were there any other comments on any of our YouTube videos that we want to go over? So we thought about doing kind of a today's video is going to be mostly about, you know, questions or opinions or whatever that we see on some of our YouTube videos. And Megan has compiled a list of those questions.
It's not really a list. I took a bunch of screenshots, but then I lost them. So now I'm just going to go straight to the YouTube.
And then she decided to do this ridiculous call out thing. So.
I don't see how it's ridiculous. Do you not have faith in me?
Oh, I have all the faith in the world in Elvira.
That wasn't the question.
And you.
Okay.
But I mean, are you going to drive them?
I don't know. I can't give out all my secrets. What if they watch this video tonight?
Maybe you should warm up for driving and we should switch seats and I'll be the passenger princess and you can be
to drive down here?
Yeah, it's good practice.
Why is that good practice?
It teaches you good avoidance skills. And
You just don't want to drive. I'm trying to look at videos.
Okay.
Has the Pro Charger setup went faster than the Turbo setup yet? Because it looks so fast.
In the 60 foot, it matches our Turbo 60 foot all the time. Our best ever. So it averages a much better 60 foot than our Turbo ever did. And it beats our 330 every single time. There's no comparison there. And then last weekend, we almost went a new PB on mile per hour on a slick, no prep tree side. So we have some time slips from our local track that show a faster mile per hour, but I don't know if the timing system was 100% right. So yeah, I think we've probably been faster on mile per hour now too. So, because I mean, at the time, basically our track was showing about 6 miles per hour faster than what I'd ever gone before. I thought that was kind of weird, but we're just going with it. But yeah, we went pretty good mile per hour last week, especially against Cantu. We went really good mile per hour against Cantu, just not fast enough ET.
Yep. Ryan, do you do the dyno tuning at the shop, or do you have a guy that does it for when you're on the road?
So when I go on the road, pretty much we close up shop. We just work 410s, and I do almost all the dyno tuning. If we have a minor bolt-on vehicle, I do have another gentleman named Zach there, who has been in training and learning on some vehicles, and he'll kind of help out like some of my personal stuff here and there, and he'll also do every now and then customer vehicles. So, oh, the yellow thing was really in the way, huh?
Yeah, that's okay. Sorry, guys. The screen went out.
I had a good angle on it.
Huh?
So I had a good angle.
Yeah, but it's vibrating down.
Oh, I got you.
Is the problem. Do you run water in the block and heads?
So we're using a solid head. We're running a hipped Broadix BB3 from Mueller Performance that he spec'd out the valve train on, and then we have RFD porting in it. But that head is solid, no water, and then the block we have no water in as well. So for cooling, we use a cheap Amazon shop vac that we attach to a valve cover, so it helps to create a negative pressure to evaporate some moisture out of the oil since we run methanol, and cools down the motor pretty well. And then we use a Rife surface temp sensor as our coolant temp, and that's actually been pretty accurate and pretty familiar numbers. We just work with trying to keep that cool, and we watch our oil temps, but we really haven't had any issues with temp management, especially now that it's been below 90 degrees.
What draggy do you recommend?
Oh, the new one.
Say the new one?
Yeah, really any of them work about the same. So they all broadcast on the same 20 hertz, where they ping a satellite 20 times per second for position. I feel like the newer ones, they boast a better battery life, and I feel like we do get a better battery life out of them. But yeah, the one from Draggy, whether it be the 1320 brand, garage built brand, or even just Draggy itself, they all work really well.
What tires are you running for the hard tire setup?
So for the hard tire, I'm using a Toyo Proxy Sport, which is a 240 tread wear, which is too low for 300 tread wear classes like Big Mark's race, which is what I bought them for. I goofed. But most other races around the country are 220 tread wear. Another good tire for those that want to use a 15-inch wheel is going to be like your Cooper Cobras. Those work really well. Or a good old Futura from Pet Boys.
Is it easier to tune a Pro Charger than a turbo? I feel like you get this question all the time.
100% easier. The boost is always the same. Everything's always so consistent. I mean, that's really the biggest thing, is this thing will go out, and first pass you're always going to be a little slower because of the surfaces we race on. They're just not as established until, you know, second round. But by our when we make our second round pass, that tune-up right there can take us all the way through the finals in most cases. It'll run pretty much the exact same number from that round on. So in a lot of ways, the Pro Charger is definitely easier to tune. Except for fueling. Fueling's a little difficult here and there.
What size tire are you running in the big tire class? Depends.
Depends. We'll use a 28-10-5 if that's what we're using in small tire and we don't have time to switch back and forth.
And if there's no rule about it.
Yeah, and if there's no rule about it. Some big tire classes, I like that they require you to use an actual tire bigger than a 28-10-5 if you're using a 28-10-5 and small. That way you can't get direct comparative data. That way the guys that didn't want to risk jumping in big tires just a waste of money for testing, they're just not getting that much more of a disadvantage in a small tire. So a lot of times we will use a 29.5-10.5 in big tire, like we are this weekend, but that's also our small tire size for Oklahoma. We've also got I got like 3 other big tire sizes. I've got like a 31 1225W that I use every now and then. Currently we've been favoring a 32 14.5W, and then I can go all the way up to a 33 16.5.
Why do you think small tire cars or small tire racing is more popular than big tire racing?
I think big tire racing is
That's the last question.
more about, I think it's more expensive. You really need to have, in a lot of cases, a lot of horsepower, and horsepower is going to be derivative from dedication and money spent. And then big tire feel is a lot harder to control. between having the wheelie bars, the crush on the tire, life of everything, tune-ups. I think big tire is one of the more difficult classes to tune for, period. I would rather try to put 2,000 horsepower down on a small tire or even a hard tire than try big tire all the time, to be honest. It's just, especially when you're trying to go fast. Now, big tire, back of the track stuff, I don't understand why there are not more people doing that. You know, because that is, it's easy to go up in smoke if you're way in left field, but I also feel a lot of these big tire guys don't have to make a whole lot of changes, and their cars can be really competitive on big tire back of the track racing. So, I mean, we always do extremely well big tire back of the track racing, and I really don't put as much effort to it as we could.